Hello, everybody. This is Rob Lincoln, direct from the Rob Lincoln on Presidential Library. We're going to have a little bit of a different show tonight. We have a show every week, Sunday nights, usually at 10 p.m. This show will just be some excerpts, live excerpts from a live show, the album release at the Warehouse 3 for my new album, American Tales and Presidents. And you'll be seeing on bass, Blair Savercool, and on drums, Steve Lessick, and a surprise piccolo player will be coming up. And if people enjoy this, we may show more excerpts next week of the show. We'll see, or we'll be back with some new songs. So anyhow, thank you for listening and enjoy. The show should last no more than 17, 18 minutes. It's called History, and it's about everything in history that actually didn't happen, but at some point in time we were told did.
That would never happen.
Ready? And next?
Ready.
Oh, I was there when little George chopped down the cherry tree, and with a golden tear in his eyes, he told the truth to me. I was sewing blankets for my friend old Hickory. Never heard of the smallpox, was such a damn pity. Some say I tell very tall tales, some say I just lie, but the talk is cheap, my words are free, so have another drink on me. We're living in a land that's free to tell its history. Oh, I went down to Texas beside General Zachary. The Mexicans attacked us, they never crossed our boundaries. I overheard Tennessee Johnson whispering loudly how he tried to do his best to end all slavery. Some say I tell very tall tales, some say I just lie, but the talk is cheap, the words are free, so have another drink on me. We're living in a land that's free, tell its history. Oh, I remember the Maine so well, but not the Philippines. You say the concentration camps, I don't know what you mean. I heard Woodrow Wilson's words ringing loudly. We'd fight a war to end all wars, not for aristocracy. Some say I tell very tall tales, some say I just lie, but the talk is cheap, my words are free, so have another drink on me. We're living in a land that's free, tell its history. Our haberdasher was tough, he was a great man. He tried so hard to save so many lives, especially in Japan. And I was hanging checkers behind the scenery. His little owner's daddy, oh, he felt no self-pity. Some say I tell very tall tales, some say I just lie, but the talk is cheap, the words are free, so have another drink on me. We're living in a land that's free, tell its history. I was holding an umbrella near a Dallas grassy knoll. I heard 3 shots and was so shocked, one madman took her toll. I was in the Gulf of Tonkin in 1964. The commies, they attacked us and they forced us into war. Some say I tell very tall tales, some say I just lie, but the talk is cheap, the words are free, so have another drink on me. Saddam and the Ayatollah both had that weaponry. They were such an evil danger to American safety. And I'm feeling real good now, better all the time. As long as we don't know our past, I'll have another line. Some say I tell very tall tales, some say I just lie. But the talk is cheap, the words are free, so have another drink on me. We're living in a land that's free. Tell your sister me. We're living in a land that's free. To tell its history. So we just went through over 250 years in chronological order, so we can all go home. A full piccolo player. And she is one half of the incredible duo Rusty and Jan. Make sure we got the right key here, everybody. Now that may look like a piccolo, but it's also a fife. Not to be confused with Barney Fife, but a different kind of fife. Like fife and drum. And this is a Revolutionary War song with a twist. It's from the perspective of a British wife of a British officer who's very confident that everything's going to go quite well there, quite jolly well. Jolly good. And it's a warning for all of the wars that we think we're going to win when we get involved in foreign entanglement. It's called The Americas. Oh, there is a time when all good men must come to the aid of their country. It isn't our place to doubt the merits of a flag and loyalty. Over the waves, my love's gone over the sea, over the ocean to the Americas to fight for our country. Oh, my love, he writes me most every day from his fine infantry. Oh, he hasn't seen too much action yet, but he knows his enemy. Over the waves, my love's gone over the sea, over the ocean to the Americas to fight for our country. Oh, my love, he writes, the rebels of the minority, and we can plainly see they're simply backed by a foreign power infiltrated with the French and their money. Over the waves, my love's gone over the sea, over the ocean to the Americas to fight for our country. And my love, he tells me the people are with us, and the good homes they serve empty. And pretty soon you'll be back in very old England right after victory. Over the waves, my love's specifics to the 1820s and 30s and 40s, early 40s, but we're moving that to, towards the end because it's a really happy song. But this next song isn't sad. This next song is from 1849, and I didn't write it in 1849. I'm not that old, but I did write it.
Almost, John.
Wrote it in the 1980s.
You're looking a little grayer than you were last year.
And it may, on one hand, it's literally a tribute to all of those hardy souls that ventured, Hardy, is that a great name? Hardy. Those hardy souls that ventured west and were our great settlers and did all these wonderful things and built the country and all that crap. No, they did a lot of things, but it wasn't just the settlers, it was the slaves and all the others that they used. But no, this narrator's not a bad guy at all. And anyhow, it's also an allegory. And if you know what an allegory is, it means the entire story is actually a political economic discussion of what was going on when I wrote the song in 1984. See if you can pick it up. It's called Gold Rush Hill.
Gold Rush.
1, 2, 3, 4. It was back in 49. News came my way. There were streets that were paved in gold that leave here today. So closed up my blacksmith shop, sold my horse sand, bought one way to get across this big old land. And by wagon train came to Gold Rush Hill. My wagon train came to Gold Rush Hill. We crossed the Appalachians through the fields of Ohio. We traveled through Missouri. We crossed your waters slow. Through the dead of winter in my boots we made our way. Over the Sierras till we saw that golden bay. And by the wagon train came to Gold Rush Hill. My wagon train came to Gold Rush Hill. Oh, the town, it was teeming with miners everywhere. So I bought me a mule and a pickaxe to see how I would fare. I followed all the others down the roadway yonder right. Thought I'd get real lucky, so I picked all day and night. And my wagon train came to Gold Rush Hill. My wagon train came to Gold Rush Hill. Gold, it never trickled down the stream to most of us. A very few, they struggled rich, to most it was a bust. So I worked like hell to save, to get back east after about 4 years. Things don't always pan out the way you expect to hear, but by wagon train came to Gold Rush Hill. My wagon train came to Gold Rush Hill. Oh, my